hoping to see things and experience things that will probably have some sort of impact on my life. I'm sure it will.
This is my first time to Darwin and my first time to Barunga Festival. I am so looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome.
This is alarming. We can't start the camper van.
Okay, we can't start the camper van, but in theory we're going to Barunga. It's going to be fantastic.
It must be my home. Is waiting for me.
I'm Adrian Basso, President of the Community Broadcasting Association of Australia and General Manager of PBS.
I'm Stacia Gannon, I'm the Manager for the Seed Fund and a Project Manager for the John Butler Trio.
I'm Jonathan Holloway. I'm the Artistic Director of the Melbourne International Arts Festival from 2016.
I'm Danielle Caruana, I'm Director of the Seed Fund.
I'm Maggie Collins. I'm a radio broadcaster and artist manager at Fans Creative Management.
I'm Damien Trotto, Managing Director of Sonio TV Music Publishing and Board Member of APRA.
I'm Dean Ormston, Head of Member Services, APRA AMCOS.
I'm Philip Eaton, I'm an NT Writers Rep for APRA AMCOS and a musician.
So Inbound is a partnership between the Seed Fund and APRA, and it's basically an attempt to reverse the showcase paradigm. Rather than bands all coming to one place and all the industry seeing them and working out how they can work together, we didn't really feel like that was working potentially as well for remote Indigenous musicians as it was for other mainstream musicians or other urban musicians. And so slowly over time we've tried to just bring out different people from within the Australian music industry to remote festivals to understand that this is part of the Australian music scene and that this is part of what needs to be stitched into the fabric of their understanding of what the whole picture of the Australian music scene is.
I always describe this as a social event. This is about people like Danielle getting up and dancing with the women. People are saying culture is really important to us, but we want to share it, and we share it by you participating. Don't sit back and just think that we're some cultural sacred icon. Come and dance with us. This is for you too.
We have a large Aboriginal membership. It's a really important part of our membership. It's one we need to understand a lot more about. What does songwriting mean to Aboriginal people and how does it come about? How does it work? What's the life cycle of a song from the Aboriginal perspective? And looking at all the issues around that, and we want to understand more about how we can support that going forward.
There are so many bands who travelled up to 1,000 kilometres to be here. There's a fixed amount of money, so it's shared between the bands. So they're travelling for some or maybe all of their petrol to play 4 songs. But actually, because so many people came on the anniversary, they played 3 songs each.
You see that crowd jumping? Yeah. You see that? Killing it, man, killing it. Feel good? Yeah.
I hadn't seen the band before, so didn't know what to expect. It was great, really great.
For us to be able to come out here and see them on their turf, surrounded by their own people, and just see the interaction between the young kids, the older people, just really enjoying the music. It's been a real honour to be a part of it.
Come into Barunga and everything is like a little town and it's like everyone shares the same backyard. That was actually something that stuck out to me and I'm like, this would be an incredible place to live.
It's very inclusive. There's not a sense that there's us and them. It's very much, everybody feels very welcome to be in this community and experiencing the same things as the community members.
And being able to relate that to our own lives, I think that is the key. Of like, I think that has been the penny dropper for me today. It's just going, the elements are actually exactly the same things that I seek in my day-to-day life: enjoyment of my family, enjoyment of my community, sports and arts and country.
When I look back on this, I think I'll recognise this as being not a turning point, but a trajectory for my understanding, and I'd like to stay involved. I feel inspired to be more involved in one way or other. I'd like to come back. I've actually had thoughts in my head about bringing my family here and having my children experience this, because it's meant something quite deep for me.